Hello guys, that's where I'm staying tonight, the Manchester Airport Hotel. I'm there for one night, cost me £49. And this is the room, guys. Whew. It's roasting in here. So about the t-shirt being undone. I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's put my stuff down first. A room service menu. So you have a room service menu there. That's alright, but it's a bit warm in here. 10 coffee making stations with teas and coffees and bickies. Candle light on it in there. And looks nice shower there. So, and well, I've actually put the towels on the in the bathroom. That's good. And there's some other spare ones right there. Unstealable hangers. Got a fan there. I'll be putting it on in a minute. But it's not hot in here. It looks, at first glance. At first glance, it looks nice. I have to give it that. I mean, it's got to turn a lot on here. Yes, I can. Get your fire action safety plan. The bathroom, okay, the toilet lid's a bit skew with, but it is clean. You've got your usual Britannia soap. I'll go through the all nitty gritty in a minute. So the all usual Britannia soap there. Pretty good. Oh, is it a TV? Is there a remote control to said TV? Just check the drawers. Or hairdryer. Oh, these windows don't open. Figures. Doesn't work. I'll leave that to do its thing. Oh, they work. I'm just going to go for a nitty gritty first before I put my bags down. Let's put my bag in the well, put it here. Would say in the wardrobe, but there isn't one. So I think mirror needs a bit of a. It's seen better days, I think. But I'm not going to say much about that in a moment. But yeah, that's seen better days. Right, let's turn this camera off and I'll get my other one out and I'll start doing the room tour. See you in a sec, guys. Let's get this room tour along the way. I'll go for breakfast here, why not? Right, this is the room tour. Right, I put the fan on because it's baking hot in here. Literally, it's hot. Right. I've seen better days, as you can see. Zooming on there, I'll show you that. So the frame there, that's seen better days, I should imagine. So yeah, seen better days. That's all the way around there, get away from the reflection. And there. So you see that there, that frame needs a good clean, but that's nothing, that's nothing. Do these lights work? Let's zoom out.
You can't do that to me in front of all the boys. Why? It's embarrassing. No,
Yes, they both work. That's pretty good.
I just get the same trophy everyone else gets.
Um,
And I just feel regular.
it's nothing, but the back to the remote's missing. That's nothing.
I'll make sure you get ready.
The painter is painted over the light sockets. So the painter's done that. There we go, the painter's done that. So yep, and the same here. It's nothing, but I thought I'd point that out. It's been painted over there. That's nothing to worry about, guys. That's nothing. So I haven't really been very careful when there. That's better. Right, it's painted over that there, so that's nothing to worry about. As I say, they're just going to point the things out, but I'm not worried about that. But yeah, it has been painted over. It's a bit, if you look closely, it's grotty, but who cares about that? As I say, I'm the same with that one there. We're not being very careful when they've been painting, but that's nothing to worry about. The usual teas, milks, loads of milk, 2 teas. Luckily I don't drink a lot of tea. Biscuits, 2 packets of them actually to be percent exact. That's nice and clean, so that's alright. A bit of dust there, but that's nothing to worry about, I don't think. Let's move these teas out of the way. There's tea, there's a bit grotty there in the corner there. I'll just zoom on that if I can. But there. Sorry. So you see all the grot there, you know, in the corners. I paid £49. I said I paid £49 for this tonight. The staff seem very friendly too, so these aren't Britannias. I never really had a problem. There, zoom out. There's me in the mirror. Yeah, that looks clean enough. I think I ain't gonna rush this. It's all that's nice and clean. Maybe apart from when you look into the corners with detail, you spot the grot. Spot it if I put the light on there. Right there. Spot it on the edge there. But that's nothing to worry about, guys. As I say, you've got the unsteerable hangers. There you go. Skill. A throw, as if you need it in this weather. The only thing you're going to need in this weather, especially in this room, is that thing going. The fan. Let's say the toilet. That looks nice and clean. So spotless. So Mum's got to me a little tiny bit of rot there, right there. You see that there, little bit there. I don't know what that is, but could have done a bit better on the old cleaning. Take a lot of care when they done that. So that's all right. I'm not going to say that word, but you can imagine there's what you can we make of that there on the sink. But that's okay. It's all right. That is. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. I was going to say the plug's missing, but it's not that I think it's going to be of any use. It's not going to be much use. Straight down the plug hole. That's going to be of much use. They've folded the hand towels over and put their soap on top. Pretty good touch, right in the corner there. Mirror. Hello, there's my ugly face. Bit of dirt on there. Just put a lot on this, you can see that. I didn't bring my dark light with me today. If you can see that there, bit of dirt there, nothing to cry about. Right, let's check these shelves. I've just done these, can't remember. That's clean. That looks clean. A bit of wear and tear on the side of the bed there. Right. There's a bit worn. But let's put the light, if I was going to try and look better there. There, you see it. Just worn on the bed corner there. No, I'm not worried about that. That's alright. Let's check the bed again. Move that there. Whatever that stain is there. Something's dribbled down there at some point. So it's actually dribbled there. A suspect mark there maybe. So yeah, but I'm not making a big fuss of this, by the way, guys. Just pointing these out, that's all. Worn on the corner there. The bed's not totally pushed together as per usual. Oh, that's loose. So that don't come apart during the night. So we'll push that together. So that's loose. That's brand new mattress, days. Now I'll zoom out. That's a brand new mattress. Fair play to Britannia. Fair play to Britannia. They could put a brand new mattress on there. There's even a protector on there too. So fair play there, Britannia. It's marked and chipped there. So it's marked and chipped there. Have to get on the bed. Sorry, guys. Is that dust? Yes, a bit dusty there. But along there, you see the dust. So I'm not making it up, you can see it yourself. So it's dusty along there. See, pretend like if you can't see it, but put a light on, you can see the dust. And it's all sticky. It's been painted recently, this room has. You can't see it, but it's sticky. So yes, this is brand new paint. The screws in the wall where paintings will probably work at one point. Little hole there. This has recently been painted. That's dry. Yeah, that's brand new paint there, guys. So that's brand new paint. Right, I'll just check the door. Yes. There's a mark there. If you can see that. Obviously you can. There's a mark there. That's how there's a mark. I'm not going to mark it down in these bits, guys, and just point it out. The carpet though looks brand new. Hasn't been hoovered properly, I don't think, but it does look brand new. The curtains, in all fairness, look fairly new. Not very careful when they've been painting though. So yeah, they're not being very careful. There's paint right there. All along there on the edge, you can see where they've gone over slightly. It's no big deal, but I'm just pointing out brand new paint. It doesn't make sense. Brand new paint. Brand new paint, and they've spilled it over onto the carpet. So they've not took this out of the room when they've been doing the painting. They've not taken everything out, so to speak. Probably taken the furniture out, in all fairness. But apart from that, That's probably what all they have taken out is the bed, move the bed slightly so they can paint it. It's clean in there. Air dryer's a bit dusty. Let's put it down there a minute. A bit of dust there. Yeah, it's got dust in there. The fan looks pretty new. It's nice and clean. That's nice and clean. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, guys. I think I've done everything. There, it's brand new. Okay, in there. So it's just that there and a few bits I pointed out. It appears to be quite nice. For £49 I paid for this, £49.99 I paid for this. But yeah, that's quite good. For what I paid, I ain't complaining. Right, I'm just going to turn it off and give you a bit of a thought now. Hello guys, right, let's do this up. Right, the room is alright. I've pointed out a few things. There's a few areas that could need looking at, maybe. I say maybe. There's quite a few other little things that need addressing as well. Like the dust, what hasn't been done properly, stuff like that. But in total, I paid £49 I paid for this room. Another £10 for breakfast, so it's £59 for breakfast. And that's if you book. Because I booked it as I got here, it was cheaper. Online, it was £11, £11.95 or something like that. It was online. As I paid for the breakfast when I got here, it was a lot cheaper. So I paid £9.99 for breakfast. I think he said it's from 7 until 9:30 in the morning. I think he said. Yes, I think he said anyway. 7 to 9:30. I put the cost here. Look, a screenshot of the cost that I paid for the hotel room. So I'll put that right here, so you can see that. So it's £49 I think I paid. So and plus breakfast I paid for. They gave me because I paid for it here. They give me like a breakfast card. One of those. Also, get yourself a Britannia card. Let's see, I've got mine here. I have. Get yourself a Britannia card because you can save money. You can eventually, once you get enough points up, you can get a cheap stay. Not totally free stay, but a cheap stay. So get yourself one of these, the Britannia Rewards card. You can apply online, apply for it online, or you can get it in person when you go to a Britannia hotel, and they'll give you that. And you scan it in, you put your details on there, and you get some money off your stay eventually. I've got a voucher on mine already. I'll be using it on the weekend. I'm going to give you the well. Time this is out, it should be. I would have already done it. I'm going to the International Hotel here in London again. I went there about 5 months ago, so I'm going back there again. Or was it 4 months ago? 1 or 2. But anyway, either way, I'm going there again to do a new video on the International Hotel in London. So I'm doing that. I'm not going to do the bed test because I don't see the point in doing that. The true bed test, in my eyes, is to do the bed test when you go to bed, and you can give your thoughts at then. But this room that I'm in looks like it's been refurbed. It's been recently painted. The walls on this side are still wet, so they've not long finished it, in all fairness. So yeah, it's been refurbed. So yeah, it's worth noting that there is. I'm going to give that to it. Also, for Britannia Hotel to give you a room service menu. So yeah, a room service menu. It's 7 to 9:30. Yeah, sorry. 7 to 9. If you want to pause it, you can. Breakfast is 7 to 9:30. Reception is 24/7. The bar is open. The bar is open. Open till. Well, the bar's not 24/7. Checkout's at 10. Unless you pay an extra charge of £10 to check out early. Hairdryer located under the drawer. For an extra one, you can collect it at reception for a cost of £10. A compulsory tray of supplies, extra supplies, are available at reception. That's pretty good going, guys. What do I think from my first impressions? That's what you're going to be asking me now. My first impressions are, it's not too bad. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I pointed out a few things because they're worth pointing out, but it's a room for one night. So, are you going to one more at that? I know I'm not. £49 I paid. This hotel, when I checked a few weeks ago, was upwards of £150, £140 within that region. I looked on the Britannia site, they've got a sales section on there. This isn't giving my tips away here. They have a weekly sales section. I looked on there and I see it going for £49.99. So I snapped it up. For the time of year, that is, in my opinion, quite cheap. So yeah, there's that. You can get it cheaper in the winter. If you come here, say in December time, November, December, you can get it for as little as £41. I've seen it for that price, but I never come here then. I was busy doing the other two in Manchester and the ones in Blackpool. Going back to Blackpool in August, spending my birthday in the Northenden Castle Hotel. Yes, but it's not a review. It's going to just be my stay in Blackpool, but I'm using it as a cheaper option because all the other hotels are much dearer than what I paid for the Northenden for a couple of days. So a bit of a spoiler there. I'll be spending my birthday at the Northenden Castle Hotel. I usually spend it at Pakefield Holiday Village, but this year I'm not doing that because they closed it down. There's one by Britannia that is as well, funny enough. So I must be a Britannia Virgin, as they say, a Britannia person, so to speak. So yeah. Apart from that, this looks pretty good. Not going to lie, the room is baking hot. That's why I've got the fan going. About the heat seems a bit leak. Can't open the windows, so the only thing to cool you down is that fan. So that's a lifesaver, that is for me. I'm not going to lie. The receptionist was friendly. There's a Tesco's Extra, literally 5 minutes or less. Walk down the road. The bus stop. If you get a bus, catch the 103 or the 101 from Manchester, and it stops more or less outside the hotel. So I thought I'd give you that bit of a tip too, guys. So you got that too. So I'm giving all my tips away now. I don't know what the bus fare costs because I don't pay for my bus fare, so I don't know what it costs. So, but it is, you can tap your card on the contactless thing in the well, when you get on the bus, so you can do that. So that's not a really big problem in all fairness, guys. Apart from that, it all looks nice. I'll go down to the bar in a minute and get myself a cold drink. Apart from that, I'm going to end this here because it's gone too long. I've rambled on too long. The bed looks clean. The room has a bits here and there that need addressing, maybe a bit of a better clean. The room looks like it's recently had a refurb, so that's pretty good. The outside of the building, it's a bit messy, but you know, it's the exterior. Don't know how much it costs to sort that out, but the outside does need a good clean. But apart from that, because on the main road, it doesn't look very inviting. But you have got a spot where you can put in and drop your people off and drive off and park up. And also, if you pay for one night here, you can park your car for a week. If you come by car, come by coach. So I didn't have to worry about that. And I've got a bus the rest of the way from Manchester, from right outside the bus station. The literal bus stop from the coach station is literally around the corner, so it's a literally 2-minute walk. Stop CU it is, just so you know, stop CU. You get on the 101 from there, and it's about a 30-minute ride on that bus to here. So it's not bad. Also, it's just off the M52, I think, near the motorway from where I'm sitting. Apart from that, guys, I'm happy with what I've got so far. I'll let you know my full thoughts in the morning, but I'm going to go to the bar in a little while and do a bit of investigating, so to speak, and buy myself a nice cold drink because I deserve. So that's how close we are to the motorway. To zoom in there, excuse the muck on the window. That's on the outside, not the inside. That's how close we are. If you can see that, it's pretty good. That's where the motorway is. Down there's the motorway underpass, the where the traffic goes under. So yeah, there's underpass there. But yeah, that's the actual motorway there. You see all the traffic coming down there in the corner. But my view is of bushes, so that's my actual view in the room. So I thought I'd just show you this. So that's my actual view from room 624. It's just all bushes really, so there's not much to get excited about. Motorway there, filthy windows, you can tell that by the filth on the windows. But apart from that, yeah, that's not much of a view, I would say. That's a pretty bad view, to go and say at least. Motorway, who wants to see that, eh? But it is an airport hotel. Let's zoom out to give you a bit of context. So that's that on zoom out, but I can zoom right the way in and you can actually see the cars travelling on the motorway. Pretty good, huh? Have a nice cold drink. And that's where I'm sitting there, guys. Arcades there. This is all, that's the bar area there, guys. I won't film too much, but yeah, that's what I bought. A nice cold drink. Pool area, guys. Do you have to pay for it? I don't know. There's a nice pool area there, guys. I think you might have to pay for it, I'm not too sure, to find out. I like that there. Yeah, it's quite a nice little seating area. You can sit in there with dinner or whatever. Yeah, nice mirror. So yeah, looks quite nice, guys. Let's pick myself up one of these. Look at my little collection. Just going down the road. So this is where I'm staying tonight, guys. I'm going back to the hotel then. But yeah, it's not bad there. It's in a good location. You've got shops literally a walking distance down the road. I'll show you with that in a minute. Apart from that, it's pretty nice in that hotel. I'm trying not to film people as much as I can. Nice bike. But it's literally a walking distance from the shops. I'm not going to lie, I did have my doubts when I first booked it. A nice little war memorial here. All information there for remembrance. Right there, and you've got your war planks. Right there, guys. And literally, Tesco's. That's a war memorial there. Right, so Tesco's Extra. It's literally right there. See on Tesco's Extra right there, guys. So Tesco's Extra right there. So it's literally walking distance. Right guys, I'm going back to my room now. Yeah, but I just thought I'd show you what it's like here. I like the chandeliers. They're quite nice. Yeah, it's all quite nice. There's a deal meal if you want to look at that. Northern Suite. That's quite nice. Got ladies and gents toilets. See a picture of the hotel there. I find that coming on for some reason. Probably nobody stays in this bit. They're quite nice. I do like that. But it looks quite nice, guys. Back to the floor I'm staying on, guys. See, there may be a few bits like that. Are you really bothered? See, it's all basically the same all through out the hotel. A few bits there like that. I like that there. Yeah, nice mirror. So it's all basically all the same throughout the hotel. I couldn't film too much downstairs because there's loads of people there. But apart from that, it's dead end. A nice mirror there. So it's all been refurbed, as I say. I've got breakfast in the mornings. Nice picture there. As I say, you can't grumble for the price I paid. I won't go through all the floors because that'd take too long. They're basically all the same. I like the carpet. It's all brand new, and the theming's quite good as well. So yeah, in all, I think I got a bargain. I'm on the 6th floor, guys. It is quite nice here. My floor. Now I'm staying on. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I ain't grumbling. The lights are a bit lazy. Oh, it came on. The carpet looks brand new. Yes, that's plumbed in, that's comfortable there. That smells nice. I ain't gonna go out there. I think the legs comfortable slightly. So yeah, it looks quite nice here, guys. I've got one more floor, but all you're seeing really is the same all the way through. That's all I can show you really. Let's go on the floor. Let's see. It's the same theme on every single floor. This is a complete refurb. See, same theme all over again. Just like this on every single floor. See, it's brand new carpet all the way through, see? So it's been refurbed. It's the same layout all the way through. No centre. So yeah, it looks quite nice, guys. nice mirror, I've seen those before in a hotel. Right. So it's all pretty much the same all the way through. So there's no theme change or anything like that. Right, I'm going back to my room now, guys. Bit of blue paint on there. Scratch, who cares? Right, let's go back to the room now, guys. So yeah, it looks quite nice. Britannia has done a good job with decorating and painting throughout the hotel. Hello guys, I just had a nice warm shower. It was lovely actually. I can't say anything's wrong with it. It's a bit hot. I didn't keep messing around with it until it got to the right temperature. But in all, the report is pretty good. Show my toilets up, but you know, it is what it is. The report's pretty good, guys. It's nice and hot, so I'm doing what I can to give you the best positive review I can give. Right, and I'll give a quick recap before I end it for the night. Right, the room is 90s style, I should imagine. Actually, it looks better like that. It's like 90s style, look at it, like 90s. So you've got 90s style room, especially these lights. The frame in the mirror could do with a good clean. The room's been refurbed, I can tell that recently because the paint is still sticky. This is something else that's still sticky to the touch. And so the colour scheme is 90s as well. It's got blue, but it's quite good colour match, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's a bit of marking there, don't happen there, but it's been scraped. And they haven't really done a very good job in painting it, if you know what I mean. It's got like they've gone over it sort of thing, not masked it over properly. There's a nail there, so you've got that. But apart from a few little marks, which are nothing, the room seems to be fine. You've got the IKEA furniture and the unstealable hangers. Apart from that, the room seems just fine, guys. There's everything it needs to have legally. Let's turn this light on here. You've got the fire plan in Welsh, whatever country that is, and English. Mostly English. Tell you what the fire plan was, or is. So that's pretty good. You've got a peephole right there. Other spare towels, good that they have, because otherwise I had nothing to have using them into a shower. But all this has recently been painted because it is still sticky to the touch. So yeah, it's been recently painted, this has. So still sticky to the touch. If you look carefully, you can still possibly see the shine. So that's pretty good. The TV moves. Don't move it too much. You got the fan just where we have because it's too hot in here. Apart from that, The things I pointed out, yes, there are the odd few marks. I can spot one right there. But apart from that, I can't find much wrong with them really. It's adequate for one night. That's the kettle just boiling. It's adequate just for one night. I mean, it's not gonna, you're not going to expect the Ritz for. I paid £49 for the room. Plus, I'm not going to count the breakfast money because I won't go originally have breakfast. But really, what do you really expect to have for a night stay? It's just a basic room, guys. That's what you're paying for. That's what you got. The hallway on the out, you know, the stairways, the hallway, brand new carpet all the way through, as you can see in the video. Can I spot anything wrong with the room? Apart from my stuff on the floor, but you know, it's bedtime nearly. But apart from that, it's good enough for one night, guys. I mean, it serves a purpose. That's it. So in the morning, I'll have my breakfast. After I had a night's sleep, I'll give you my final thoughts. I know what scoring I'm going to give this. I know the outside of the building looks a bit dated, but it is what it is, guys. I'm going to mark it on what's on the inside, not what the outside looks like. Yes, the outside, the exterior could do with a good refurb, you know, paint, a clean, but I ain't got a clue what that costs and how many thousands that'll cost Britannia. But in all, I'm going to give this I'm going to give it a good score, guys. I can't be unfair because it's a Britannia hotel. I've not noticed anything wrong with any of the, apart from the Clareton House Hotel. I ain't spotted nothing wrong with any of the ones I've been to. I'm going back to the Britannia Hotel, the International Britannia Hotel to be precise, on Sunday. Be just after this video. That one will be up, by the way. I'll be going back there, and I'll pop a look around the basement again. Last time I went down a service hatch by mistake at the side of the building. How that happened, I've not got a clue, but I did. But in all, that one was okay actually, if I remember correctly. Go back to the video, it's about 5 months ago, but go back to the original video and you'll see what happened in that video. But the next one will be that same hotel again. I'll give each hotel a second chance, you see. That's what I do. I'll go back again and see if anything's changed within a few months. I'm going back to Northenden Castle Hotel, but that's not going to be a review as such. That's my stay in Blackpool for my birthday. So just to warn you about that again. So Northenden Castle Hotel for my birthday. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign this video off here and I'll see you in the next part, which will probably be where I'm going to bed. Hey guys, it's a bit of an add-on. I just had breakfast. Normal eggs, bacon, sausages and beans. No fried egg though. Here's a picture of it right here, so you can see what I had for breakfast and what the room was basically like. It's a mobile footage from my phone. So I just thought I'd add this part in. Yeah. Supposed to check out